Greetings, everyone. RetroIndieGamer here. And a couple days ago, I got a request from the developers Cybecritics to review their game Galaxy Union as well. I mean, the game has an interesting concept. So let's see. Start a new game. Yeah, the concept is that you're basically in charge of running a bunch of planet colonies. I guess you would call this a sim game. I guess. I'm not sure since I don't play any of these. But I say from this one so far, it's not too bad. It's a decent game. Yeah, and you start with one planet, this one with this green arrow here. You have to double click on it, and you already have one colony right off the bat. And you already have the center of it. And less like any colony, you have to add things that allow it to make money. Let's see, let's add an academy. Let's see, just for a hell of a broadcaster. Let's see, an important part of many colonies, which being part of a galactic society is not surprising given its importance here. Mines, as damaging to the environment as they are. Step production, carbon, what the hell? Let's add another mine. As you notice that as I make more of these buildings, it decreases the funds here. Now sit back and watch time speed up. And how I do that? There doesn't seem to be any indication on the screen until you get here to the bottom of the corner to its hourglass, right above where a link I think to the developer's site. And by the way, using an hourglass in that particular position for something like this, not exactly the best idea. I mean, if you've been using PCs for any number of time, a white hourglass is usually the equivalent of waiting, not speeding up time. Just a little UI issue. Let's click this and watch time go by and watch the money increase. It starts off slow, then it picks up. And you need this in order to add more things to your colony and be able to colonize other planets. Might as well upgrade the mines. No. Yeah, here's one of the one major problems I noticed is that I'd say that the clicking is. Wait, what the hell? I did not have to destroy that building. Never mind. Yeah, I know there's a lot of major problem with this game. Is that the clicking is not very precise. I mean, I went to click step production and keep playing upgrade, especially for these menus. And by the way, you have to right click to access the menus. Yeah, this is not very intuitive, guys. And really, it could have been handled better. Let's see, watch some more time go. This type of gameplay is actually quite addicting sometimes. I mean, I don't play these often, but the couple of times I do play them, I tend to enjoy them. No wonder why the music seems so quiet. Oh well, that's neither here nor there. Let's get more funds, huh? I'm getting higher funds, so maybe now I can colonize another planet. Oh, and then you click on planet, you know, there's very little indication of you clicking on planet. And then you go up and you click this button, which changes depending on the type of planet. Let's see if I can colonize one that's different. Oh, here's a different one. No, wait, no, that's the same as this one. Yes, I want to stick with this one. It's basically, I think, a gas giant. Colonize, and aim planet with green dot is colonized. And unlike the mining colonies, this is basically basically for gas extraction and research. So let's see, mining gas. Let's see, new building. Okay, how about invasion research? That sounds interesting. New building, laser research. What, a colony or a weapons manufacturer? Okay, a little bit of both. I mean, you need some sort of protection, don't you? That'd be a big priority of just about any colony. Let's see, set production. Oh, come on! These imprecise controls are really help ruin this. Crap ton. Oh, come on. And maybe not having maybe making it from different shades of white might not have been the best idea. Okay, let's sit back and watch this colony make money for us. That one's not terribly much. So, excuse me. Anyway, let's see if I can colonize. Let's colonize another planet. No, maybe it's. Oh, yeah, use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Now zooming out of the planet zone. Oh, I think the arrows are probably other planets, you know, or ones owned by other companies. You know, interestingly, most of these are owned by others. I just don't get what the arrows are for. Listen, trying to find a free system. Okay, there's 2 planets there. Damn it, can't afford to colonize this planet yet. So get some more funding, and then I can colonize it. Oh, and I think that's thing in the corner of how many turns you have, or how many cycles you've gone through. A very interesting concept. Let's see. Let's speed it. Okay, if you want to speed this up, I'd recommend colonizing another planet. How about one that's strictly a mining community? New building. Mine. New building. New building. Yeah, other than some basic things, I really do not know what the heck I'm doing in this game. 6. Let's see. Oh, I can put in never mind. Just because I feel like it. Subduction. Bromine. Calcium. Ugh, these imprecise controls again. That's a major problem with this game. Sit back and just watch. Okay, maybe not sit back and watch. Oh, there's another planet in this system. Yeah, other than a few basic things like this, I really do not know what I'm doing in this game. It's mostly because of a major problem, which is part of the reason why I wanted to bring this game up. This is, I mean, my verdict for this game so far from what I played, it would normally get either a 7 or an 8 out of 10, which for me is either above average or good. But right now, this game is sitting at 6 out of 10, and which is for me is average. And I'm about to explain why. It's because I have no idea what I'm doing. Because there's practically no form of instructions or any form of tutorial mode. Now, in this day and age, all games should at least have some sort of explanation for what you're doing, or at least some sort of tutorial or instructions. Heck, the only way they'll find out how to get this far was because I found a video that had some gameplay of it, and that shouldn't be the only. That should not be the way to do it. It should not be the way to do it. For example, I have no idea what these yellow arrows are for. There's practically no explanation. If it's supposed to be for hardcore fans of games like this, well, I see it, but still, it would be helpful. I mean, what there's an off chance that you get either a casual player of games like this, like me, or you get, say, someone who's new to this type of game altogether. This would not leave a favorable impression with them. Oh, come on. And this is basically aimed. This point basically aimed at not just developers of this game, but to developers of many other games as well. I mean, I know you guys felt so much time and effort focusing on the game itself that it's very easy to forget about adding the small things like decent instructions or tutorial mode. And I get that. I really do. I mean, but you might be familiar with the way your game works, but others may not. Which can be a problem. I mean, I know from seeing lots of older games that one of the problems is that you don't understand them because in those cases the manuals are lost. But if you put them into a game or at least as a PDF file separately, that would work. Yeah, yes, as I said, what I wanted to bring to light here is the fact that this game really does not have any form of instructions, which is really frustrating. Okay, I'll colonize this planet. Because I really want to know what I'm doing. And it's just the act of courtesy to add this to your game. not just randomly making things using basically a same couple of planets and just getting your money. I mean, sure, it says eventually you'll be able to colonize other planets, but there's really no explanation of how or when. Or what happened. I mean, one time I somehow got I guess the equivalent of a game over, and I don't know how it happened. Right now, as the score of this game is a 6 out of 10. And guys, Cybercritics and any developer, I mean Cybercritics especially right now, I would have given this game a 7 or an 8, but the fact that there's really no way to know what you're doing, just thrown into this, it really drags the score down a bit. And I hope you guys at least put something like, say, a manual explaining how this game works on your site, or at the very least. That way there's at least some explanation for what I'm doing. The one thing I say is that, to some extent, the menu does work. Everything is the clicking seems so imprecise. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Armor research. Ah, damn it, can't colonize you. Let's see, this is Galaxy Union. If you're familiar with this and you know how it works, I would recommend buying it. I mean, it's available on the server for about $5 or so. Wait, am I starting to lose my? What the hell's going on? Oh, I'm gaining money again. What the hell is that? Because sometimes it to lose a bit of money for you. And my planet somehow got colonized by someone else. I really like an explanation for what just happened here. This is one of the main problems I had. I mean, I had this planet colonized, and now I don't. Someone else has taken control of it. Guys, please put some explanation on what happened there. That's really frustrating because it's happening a lot. I mean, I'd like to know how things like invasions work. Now, if you know how this game works, I'd probably recommend getting it. But for everyone else, like casual players give like this, I'd recommend at least for our time being to maybe stay clear of us, or at least keep an eye on it and hope they throw some sort of instructions in it. Yeah. Yeah, as of now, I guess I'll put it at a 6.5 out of 10. Somewhere between average and above average. For basically all the minor problems I've mentioned already. It's a fun game, but it's the little things like not knowing what you're doing that kind of ruin the experience. So that was me with a review of Galaxy Union. Interesting indie game that just, well, until next time, everyone. What the hell's going on here? Seriously, I want to know what the hell's going on here in this game. I guess I'll figure it out eventually. Did I say until next time, everyone? Well, this time I mean it. It seems slowly making money, but... Well, until next time, everyone. And I mean it this time.